whom are you here with?
Richard Engel.
Demariel, you feel me? The one and only.
Michael Castro Oriana.
What is your favorite high school memory?
My favorite high school memory probably be my We the People class. I thought that class was really fun, and I got to see a lot of my buddies like every day. And then our competition towards the end of the year was also really fun. And
Student versus staff basketball game. When Mohammed got blocked for that three by Mr. Joseph, that was my favorite.
What is your favorite high school? Wait, hello, who am I here with?
Michael Castro Oriana.
What is your favorite high school memory?
my senior night was special. I got to, see everybody one more time at a kind of football-ish atmosphere. I guess that's a way to describe it. And it was sad. It was a sad night. I had to say goodbye to a lot of my underclassmen buddies. It was
very free. You feel me? It was very free. Free earnings, to be exact.
Oh, I felt good winning, but I got a cramp. And I kind of cooked my last 20 minutes ever playing, so it was good though.
What advice would you give to underclassmen?
To underclassmen, come to school, don't do what I did, and then make sure you're doing your work on time. Even if you procrastinate it to the night before, just make sure it gets done.
Come to school, do your work. I mean, that's all I got for real, for real.
Don't wear deodorant, don't be weird. Just be who you are. Yeah.
If you do have a favorite teacher, who is it?
My favorite teacher, Mr. Austin.
It's either Ms. Stomov, Ms. Carlisle, or Mr. Newman.
What's your most embarrassing high school memory?
My most embarrassing high school memory, probably the moot court I had the other day.
Hey, Emma. Hey, guys.
I walked into the 100s, and there was just like 20, 30 people in there, all smoking and vaping. And then they started just playing around, and I was using the urinal.
What are your plans? What are your future plans after high school?
I'm going to go to college, and I'm going to become a teacher, specifically a social studies teacher.
Oh, I will be attending the Wilberforce University, and I will be going for business. That's my major, and I will be starting my clothing brand soon.
I'm going to the Air Force.
My peers, they kept me motivated. They pushed me to be a better person, especially some of my closer friends. They really helped me out, especially when it was hard to find motivation.
Music, especially like senior year, this whole year, I've been listening to a lot of Nino Pade. It's very tough.
Myself, and I.
What are your plans after high school?
So I plan to go to St. Clair Community College, and the first 2 years, I'm gonna get my associate's degree in early childhood education, and then if I want to pursue more in that, then I can do 2 more years to get my bachelor's degree.
My plans after high school are to go to a medical coding program at Clark State.
Who is your favorite staff member and how did they help you?
Mr. Earl, because he's silly with it and he's really nice to me.
Mr. Earl, we both had that class, but I feel like he focuses on the students more. He talks to everybody individually instead of just like talking and then like sitting down.
What is your advice for underclassmen?
Don't worry so much about what other people think of you because they are not thinking of you.
Just the basic, to always do your work and to be determined.
Connor Humrick, Joseph Ingram.
My name is Jason Barclay.
My name is Belle Frakazi. How did you balance school, activities, and your personal life?
I guess keeping up with everything, trying not to fall behind is probably the best answer. I'm not really good at it, to be honest.
Really, you gotta have good time management. If you have a good time management, you'll be able to put everything on the agenda and be there when you gotta be there.
To be honest, I low-key didn't. I just went on with emotions and lived my life to the fullest every single day, and it worked.
I think the key to balancing school and an outside life as well as activities in school is to set strict schedules for yourself and be able to hold yourself accountable. So if you have an activity after school, you tell yourself that you need to commit to this and then complete all your work in class in order to actually be able to partake in that activity. And then as well as when you get home, set goals for yourself so then you're not sleeping too late and you're getting enough food to eat. So it's all about having a strict program for yourself. What advice would you give someone just starting freshman year?
Try to like always say yes. I think, always want to go out and do things. Always, if someone tells you, let's do this, just go do it, because it ends quicker than you think it does.
Do your work. If you don't do your work, you're not gonna survive. And make sure you just do your work.
Do all of your work. Don't miss out on anything. Make sure you do anything and everything you can do in high school, because it's all worth it at the end of the day, and it's very, very fun.
A piece of advice I would give is take your time. It's gonna feel like you have to rush and learn every single thing the first few classes that you have, but you really don't. You can take your time and actually experience high school when you first come in, and you do not have to be grown up. You can take the first few months of freshman year to learn and see how everybody else holds themselves around you, to know that what kind of person you want to be, because freshman year is the time to build yourself. You want to part from your middle school self and start growing into an actual adult. So my advice is to just take your time.
How have you changed from freshman year to now?
I care about school a lot more. I didn't really do a lot of work, and now sophomore year I kind of decided I wanted to go to college. I didn't want to at first, and so I kind of had to change the way I worked through school to be able to go to college.
I got the ropes of high school, and I was better at balance and everything. Balance.
I didn't really change that much. I probably just matured a little bit, but I still feel like I act the same.
Freshman year, I was someone who was mainly focused on other people's impressions of me, and I would go out of my way to do things to impress people or be in a lot of things for the validations of other people. But later on I learned that the only thing that I need to satisfy is myself, and doing all those things does satisfy me because I like to be a person who helps and helps other people grow and get better, but it's taught me to value myself rather than others.
What class or teacher had the biggest impact on you, and why?
It'd either be Miss Pasala or Miss Carlisle. I'd say Miss Pasala because I think she made me really understand. I'm not really good reading. She made me understand it and almost kind of like it. And then I say Miss Carlisle because that's just the path I want to go. I want to be a history teacher like her, and I feel like it's just a fun time in her class.
Miss Pasala, because she better help me understand English, and English was something I was struggling at when I first came into high school.
Miss Pasala because she's the GOAT. She helped me through a lot of hardships and things like that, so I'm very appreciative of her.
The class and teacher that had the biggest impact on me was Honors English 2, my sophomore year with Miss McGuff. I believe that she was able to teach me not only English, but she was able to teach me fundamental skills that I would need for the rest of my life. I was able to learn how to hold myself in a public setting, as well as how to communicate with people that are much older than me to a point where I can get my point across without ever having to step boundaries. And she taught me to always be confident in my work, and I think that made me a better writer and a better student as well.
What are your plans after graduation?
I'm going to go to Wright State to become a history teacher, and through there I want to hope to find a coaching job, and that's it.
I'm gonna go to Thomas More University in Kentucky. I'm a major in marketing, and I'm gonna play football.
My plans after graduation, I plan on going to college and for entrepreneurship and one day owning my own business.
After graduation, I plan to go to the University of Cincinnati to study neuroscience. I've always found the brain to be something that is fascinating to me, and during middle school I did do a brain dissection, and it was very interesting, and I loved each different part of the brain and how they all worked together to make one whole entire human function. And then later on I took a medical class over the summer where I again got that opening into the human body, and I really found it so interesting and I wanted to study it for the rest of my life.
Maria Reed,
Haley Brown,
Amanda Saavedra,
Elizabeth Hernandez,
Alexis Sample.
What are you going to miss the most from high school?
Probably cheering and being on the squad with my team, and I'm gonna miss just going to events and stuff.
My friends, probably.
I'm gonna miss my friends the most, seeing them every day, having fun with them.
I'm gonna miss all the friends I had and going to school events with them.
I think I'll miss the school events like homecoming and prom. Those are always really fun with my friends. And mural club because I do love to paint. I just love art in general.
What advice would you give to underclassmen?
Do your work, do not slack off, and do not get in the wrong group of people because it will mess you up.
Do your work and don't get missing assignments.
Definitely stay focused while also staying involved, having fun, do your work, yeah.
I would tell them to turn in all of missing assignments.
I would say, don't get into the wrong group. Don't hang out with the wrong people. And your freshman grades do matter. I know people like to tell you they don't, but they do. And a lot of people in the senior class has made that mistake.
Teacher, what do you miss the most and why?
Probably Mr. Reynolds or Ms. Pasala. They were really helpful for me this past year, and they really guided me for my future after high school.
Miss Morse. Why?
Because she's the best teacher ever. Oh, and Miss Soich,
I'm gonna miss Miss Morris the most because I love Miss Morris. She's so kind, she's so nice, and I love talking to her. She's like my best friend ever.
I'm gonna miss Senora Trimble the most because of all the advice she gave me.
I think there's a lot, but I think I'll miss Miss M the most because she's just a really helpful teacher, and she really gets to know her students, and she'll help you through any bad situation you're going through at home or anything like that.
What are your plans after graduation?
After graduation, I want to attend college for nursing. I plan to start at St. Clair and then transfer somewhere else.
I plan on majoring in fashion merchandising and minoring in finance at Kent State.
I'm gonna go to University of Cincinnati for journalism.
to go to St. Clair and make a lot of money.
Did you participate in any club, which and why or why not?
I did cultural assembly 1 year, and then I was also in the Spanish club for 1 year, and I also did BPA. I had a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yes, I was in Spanish club all 4 years, culture club for 2, and I did robotics my senior year because I feel like all these experiences would be really good on my resume.
I participated in Mural Club for 3 semesters, and because, simple answer, I just love art. It's my passion, and it's great to have something to unwind with when you're when you have a load of schoolwork and you're really stressed out. Art is really helpful for me to relieve the stress.
No, I didn't want to. I have to work. I have a job. I work every day. I slave.
How was your overall experience at CCC?
It was really good. It really helped me prepare for my future pathway.
Here with me today, Mohammed Kadela.
Ayla Grundy.
Okay.
Avia Pittman.
Alka Webb.
Yeah, I'm here to ask you some questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
What are your plans after graduation?
My plans are to go to college, and I'm attending Wright State University for criminal justice.
That sounds very interesting. My plan is to go to Bowling Green to study in electrical engineering.
Go to Miami University, Middletown, and study psychology.
That sounds very interesting.
I'm going to University of Cincinnati and going for sports medicine.
Okay, that sounds very interesting. Who's most likely to become famous from your class?
I'm going to go with Caden Greer. That guy is a character.
What's your favorite high school memory?
Dressing up for Spirit Weeks, the football games, and whenever we did have them, it was pep rallies.
Football games at night. My sophomore year, we won the first game in a while.
Okay.
Well, the game.
Have you changed since freshman year?
Since my freshman year, I've been more involved in the community and doing more in the school.
That's good. What's one thing you wish you knew as a freshman?
One thing I wish I knew as a freshman was to start my studying habits then, because before I came to high school, I never studied before a test, but you'll start to realize your sophomore year and up, even freshman year, you'll have to study for tests. So go ahead and start that habit early.
Thanks for the information.
Advice I would give to the underclassmen is to just focus on yourself. Don't entertain anything that could be negatively impacted onto your schooling, and make sure you get the chance to do everything, because these 4 years do go by fast.
What's advice you would give underclassmen?
Advice I would give is to be involved more.
Well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All of your work, and don't procrastinate, and don't be fast.
That's very good advice. Thank you.